Welcome, welcome to Bunny Love 444. Here we go. Before we get started, let me get this fixed here. All right, ready to rock and roll. The messages that are coming through is for divine masculine and divine feminine. Yeah, I'm hearing your victory, stable foundation. You've got protection. Hello, sweetheart. Thank you for joining me. You have protection from your spiritual realms, okay, and the spiritual realms for divine feminine, because she's got multi-spiritual realms that are protecting both of you, okay? So let's get this started, because like I said, we're very passionate, so we're going to light the sacral chakra. Maybe. All right, that one don't want to work. I've used it so much. Let's pull out the tree of life and see. Oh, that one's almost dead too. Can you tell I work a lot? Because both of them are like done. Family forever. And your family are the people who come in your life who have proved their loyalty and dedication and devotion to you. It doesn't have to be biological family, because we all know how that goes sometimes. Or at least I can say I know. I've experienced it, but we'll get some Palo Santos going here for the protection, because I'm hearing, yeah, Archangel Michael has been working around the clock because of the spiritual warfare that's been going on. And there's been a lot going on between divine masculine and divine feminine energy. Yeah, honey, you need to cut that off, okay? You need to go with Troy, because Spirit has told us that he's the one, right? And you need to be able to cut that off. Cut them ties off, okay? You don't want to repeat that cycle. You can be friends, but that's it. Friends with healthy boundaries. There's some for you. Oh yeah, we got energetic. Woo! That says a lot. Can you tell I was out in the sun today? Yeah, a lot of sun. Lot of sun, but like I said, I'm hearing divine masculine and divine feminine. When I say divine feminine, it's like she's got this playful side that she wants to bring out, and let divine masculine know that, hey, you two have been both doing the same thing. You don't realize it, but you have. And divine feminine has been protecting you from the corrupt situations, and you've been doing the same thing for divine feminine. So let's find out what's going on, Charlotte Brown. What do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, 6 of Cups. That's giving and receiving. You both are doing the same thing because you're in alignment. Yeah, look, 4 of Wands. That's beautiful, because that's you two coming together for the clarity, to have the greater understanding with the 6 of Pentacles of giving and receiving. Okay, so you guys have been really working hard to be there for each other. Absolutely, sweetheart. Absolutely. Absolutely. You need to cut that off and just remain platonic, okay? because he's the one that Spirit said that Troy is the one that Spirit said you're supposed to be with. And it's your free will, but you don't want to repeat a karmic cycle. You know, it's look, the King of Pentacles even came out. You need to be disciplined and controlled when it comes to that situation. Set your healthy boundaries. Yeah, look, again, divine masculine, divine feminine. I'm telling you, happy home, your stability, your security. You're well protected by the angelic realms. I'm hearing divine feminine. Look, the king and queen. The king and queen. Look. Boink. The king and queen. I keep hearing that divine feminine has been protecting you energetically from the spiritual warfare, from these people trying to tear you down, rip you apart, because they've been doing the same thing to her. And you're fighting the same battle. You're on the same path, the divine said, but the victory is coming, right? Because you've been spiritually fighting these burdens together, and now you're getting the messages that things are coming into calmer waters because you're emotionally balanced. You know where you stand. So it's about the next step on the spiritual journey of what you are supposed to be doing. I'm telling you, because you two are very compassionate. Hello, hello, sweetheart. That's correct. Lakia, don't repeat that karmic cycle, because if you do, it's going to be a hard, long road this time, because each time, Spirit says, each time that we have to repeat another cycle, it gets 10 times worse each time that we have to repeat that cycle. And the reason why is because they want us to basically stand in our power, be down to earth with the Queen of Pentacles. And yeah, look, be down to earth with a partnership. Okay, because each time it's going to get harder and harder, and each time it's going to be more painful, because he's wanting you to stop that. Okay, yeah, look, 10 of cups, baby. I'm telling you, you're in alignment. You're in alignment. Divine feminine, divine masculine, just in the mix of the shuffle. It's like you can easily walk away from these people, because your job is to serve humanity. Your job is to serve humanity, because look, this is the divine path. Okay, so you two powering up is the fact that this is great victory, because you're going to make a change in the world one day at a time, right? I'm hearing, yeah, the Five of Wands wants to show face. Look, with the Five of Swords, because they want to create this conflict. They want to create this disagreements and everything else. They want to disagree on everything you're doing. But this is 10, right? 5, 5. This is 10. So when it's broken down to you as the angelic being, the thing is, why are you going to let them create this conflict? Why are you going to let them create this disagreement? Why are you even going to argue with this negative energy? Because this negative energy means nothing. This together means balance, harmony, peace, love, joy, happiness. When you have 55, that's the angel number of peace and balance. It's about holding your ground so that you can have that stable home, right? And I'm also hearing you two together, this becomes strength, okay? Because you have defeated so much conflict and so much strife alone. And now spiritually, you are teaming up, which you're not even realize you're teaming up, because you haven't even met this person yet, okay? What I'm hearing is spiritually, you're teaming up. And on the 5D level, you're putting it out there. And on the 12D level, divine feminine's putting it out there. All right, so let's see where we're going here. Let's see. Yeah, because look at, that's your vision. That's your investment. This is God's number. This is all about faith. This is about trusting and believing, right? Trusting and believing that that 10 of cups and that 2 of wands is yours, right? That 2 of wands is yours. Yeah, because you've made progress. You guys can discover things and see things way before people on the physical 3D plane can. And I'm telling you, right here, this friendship that you have has been blessed by God. Helping the community has been blessed by God. And you guys can turn your back on a physical and make the right choices, right? Because nobody can make you stuck and stagnant. You stay balanced all the way. And again, we have another 5. So 555 could mean new opportunities. These new opportunities are coming in because divine feminine and divine masculine want to put in the hard work, right? They want this new beginning and this positive outcome. All right. So what do we have, Father? What do we need to know? I need you to flip or fly so that the collectives know it's for them in this beautiful message, because it's nothing but victory, protection, and a stable foundation. Yeah, I'm telling you. There's that 7 of Swords again. And the Page of Cups. I'm hearing somebody is trying to betray you in your job. Okay. Somebody is trying to betray you in your spiritual job. And this is that spiritual warfare that divine feminines are putting out there to divine masculines, because there's more divine feminines that are spiritually awakening than the divine masculines, right? Yeah, 2 of Pentacles, baby. Keep that balance. Keep that balance, because right now, that spiritual enlightenment that you got going on with each other, it's going to say a lot here. It's going to say a lot, because you can adapt to anything. Yeah, because they're trying to make you lose. Okay, here's another 5. So again, we had 555 come out. We had the 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, and now the 5 of Cups. Okay, they're trying to create this adversity, but you guys are too strong. You are too strong for this. You could be 7-7, which this is big changes that are coming out. And these big changes are meant to help you grow. I'm also hearing that spiritually, they're going to make you two, when you come together, you're going to be unstoppable. And people are going to see both of your light shining, because you're both very spiritual. You're both very dedicated to your work. You both are like in hermit mode, and neither one of you are afraid to cut anybody off or walk away. Okay. When I get the 8 of Cups with the 7 of Swords, okay, somebody could be born in 87. Okay. But this is walking away from that betrayal and that deception and not feeding into it. Not feeding into it. Why? Because God says, you know better on a spiritual realm, right? You give them forgiveness and you walk away and say, deuces, baby. And when you break this down, this is unconditional love. This is the growth. Okay. This represents growth with the angel mastery number. This is growth because you guys are able to do this. Okay. What do we have for the Page of Cups? The Page of Cups, because this, you're seeing the signs and synchronicities. Yeah. 6 of Pentacles, baby. Okay. So you're seeing the signs and synchronicities of the things that are coming in, because you guys are very giving. You're very generous. You're very loving, and nobody can stop you from what is going to take place. This is meant to take place. This is meant to happen. And when it happens, it's going to be something so unbelievable, because people are going to be like, well, there's no way that these two are balanced. There's no way. But I'm hearing divine feminine is going to teach divine masculine things, and divine masculine is going to teach divine feminine things. And they're going to be able to balance this out and make the right choices spiritually, because they are so protected. So protected. Okay, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know, Father? Thank you. Yeah, baby. The 9 of Cups. Okay, so you got the 9 of Cups with the 2 of Pentacles, right? This is the divine path, right? Woo-wee. So I'm hearing, and this is what I'm hearing, is that with the 9 of Cups, something's coming into fruition. Okay? Something's coming into fruition. You both have made improvements on your divine path. Okay. Ooh, I'm hearing gratitude. I'm hearing gratitude, balance. I'm also coming up to mm, I, I I'm just so happy because this is new projects, new projects are coming through. And these new projects that are coming through on your divine path, this is a spiritual project. Okay. This is something that is meant to be done on a spiritual level. Okay. Because 9 is about things coming into fruition, and 2 is the angelic number for the duality, for the balance, right? Woo-wee. I'm telling you, something is going to pop off here. It's going to pop off because nobody is going to make you regret anything. You are a divine being, and everything that you lost, you don't care. You don't care. Why do you not care that you have lost the things that people have taken from you, stolen from you, or your generous heart, having gratitude and being a giving person? You gave these people these things and they took advantage of it. Listen, 5 is all about new beginnings, and God said He's going to give you back 100 times everything that you gave out. Everything that you gave out. Woo, yeah. I'm telling you, what do we have for this 5 of Cups, Father? This is a strong message. I'm telling you, whoever's coming into reunion with their twin, yeah, I'm telling you, you're a clear thinker and things are coming in. And this is that progress and self-confidence. And again, when you look at it, you as the angelic being are on the right divine path. Absolutely. Yes. He's going to pay back, because here's the thing. You as the angelic being, you are a very quick thinker, and you perceive things a certain way on a spiritual level because you are protected by God all the way. And when you're God's child and you're walking the willfulness and the righteousness with Him, ain't nobody can stop your divine path, right? Nobody. No much. No much. No much. But no matter how much conflict they want to bring to you, no matter how much you lose, you will never regret your spiritual path at all. At all. Why? Because you have grown in this self-confidence of who you are, and having that closeness with God. Nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop you. Okay, what else do we need to know, Father? I'm telling you, baby, look. This is victory. Victory at its finest, because again, here's the divine path. So you could be seeing 1111, right? And the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Cups is significant because this is you having compassion for everything that you do. And with the 10 of Cups, this is you standing in your power saying, I'm in alignment. I am ready. Okay, this is also the Ascended Masters saying that God told us we are now guiding you to your twin flame, to your ordained partner for your divine path, because it is you, God, and your divine masculine. Okay, so I'm telling you, blessings are here. Can I get an amen? Amen. Absolutely, absolutely. Woo, I love it. I love this energy that is coming tonight. Thank you, Father. Yeah, look, 5 of Swords or 5 of Wands want to come out. Thank you, Misty. Yes. Amen. Hallelujah. Because it's coming out. Look, 5 of Wands, 5 of Wands. So some of you could be seeing 55. Like I said, some of you could be seeing 55. But these disagreements that they're trying to put you in is not going to stop you, because you are balanced, you are strong, you have the wisdom, you're learning the lessons, you're moving forward. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, sweetheart. You are moving forward. And God says you are moving forward because 55 is the angel number for balance, strength, wisdom, and learning your lessons. So what do you have? By learning your lessons, keeping strong, staying balanced, getting the wisdom from God, you have the 10 of Cups being in alignment. You have this happiness and you are very compassionate. Again, 1111, but it's you, God, and your divine counterpartner. Okay. So this is very significant when it comes out. A lot of you could be seeing 1010 too, and that's God, the angels, and the universe supporting you on your way, because I have 1010. And that's God coming through with the angels and the ascended masters and the archangels, guardian angels, spirit guides, kindred loved ones. They're all there rooting for you, that they are guiding you to your love, to this partner that you are going to team up with. And you're going to have great balance because you both made progress. And I'm hearing you're unstoppable. Look, 3 of Wands. I'm telling you, you have been going through the preparation and getting the foresight and getting the messages that God is trying to tell you, because this is all about communication, right? Number 3 is all about the God force giving you communication, because when you break it down, look, there's you, God, and the divine masculine. Everything is in sync when it comes to it. But the 3 of Wands is saying, hey, you've turned your back on these people. You come from a generous heart, very loving heart. You're not rude about it, okay? But you have been preparing for this for a long time. I'm hearing many lifetimes, okay? And the thing is we do go through many lifetimes, and we awaken up here on the earth as the innocence of who we are as that inner child, right? It's having that nostalgia of coming back into who you were in the previous life. Okay. That is beautiful. I'm telling you, beautimous, because again, this is also, with the partnership, this is cooperation too. And when you have cooperation, the 3 of Wands and the 5 of Wands, guess what? You have balanced out them defeats and the conflicts and the disagreements and everything else, because you are abundant. 8 is being abundant. 8 is about making the changes. You're not afraid to make changes, I'm hearing. You're not afraid to make changes. Yeah, look, 2 of Swords. You're not afraid to make the right choice either. Again, some of you could be seeing 22. Okay, 22 is Archangel Raphael as the master builder coming through. He's the architect of our life. Okay, he helps us build that stable foundation. But this is making the right choice, right? And when you're making the right choice, what do you discover? You discover that your archangels are there. Archangel Raphael is helping you build block by block by block. Okay, so you're not building on a sand pit, because what happens when the sand melts down? You get precious, rare gems, right? You get diamonds. Yeah, diamond in a rock pile, baby. Absolutely, Misty. Yes. Oh, that is awesome, sweetheart. Awesome. Yeah, that's the God and the angels and the universe with you every step of the way to your spiritual. You're becoming into a more spiritual awakened part of your life. And by you going with the flow, that just goes to show that you're going with the divine guidance of what God is guiding you for your highest and better self for your life. So that's beautiful. Yeah, look, things are coming to calmer waters because you guys have been struggling a lot. Okay, you've been waiting for love, you've been waiting for the right love. And God says, listen, I'm steering your boat into calmer waters. He's like, my righteous hand can stop them crashing waves. Okay. So I'm hearing financially, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, things are coming into calmer waters now. There's a new beginning here that has started. Okay. I'm telling you, I love this. I love this energy that is here. Speaking divine truth from God coming straight out. Yeah, look, you see that one jump? 4 of Cups. This is about the stability and security, right? I'm hearing with the 4 of Cups, with your stability and security, that with this one, when they're showing me the vulture, okay, on the spiritual Adam or Adam, I'm thinking of Adam and Eve because I'm telling you this divine masculine, this divine feminine. But anyways, let's back up. Okay. So the Four of Cups, they're showing me the vulture, right? For the spirit animal totem. Okay, the spirit animals. And this is saying don't hold on too tightly to things because the vulture, it's not people coming in being a vulture. On a spiritual level, the vulture means nothing in this life is wasted. So every lesson, look, every lesson that you have been learning is to give you the foresight and the preparation to be exactly where you need to be. Well, sweetheart, that will have to be something on a personal level that we discuss because the thing is energetically, you don't give out your spiritual gifts to just anybody. When you do that, you set yourself up for spiritual warfare. Okay. So that's something where I'll put my email in there and you can email me and I can give you what comes to me through God and through the ascended masters and the archangels. But as for publicly, I don't do that for your own safety because there's people who will do, you know, dirty things with your good energy, your love and your light, okay? And I'm going to protect you from that, okay? Yeah, because see, it's the Queen of Pentacles, being that down to earth, very loving, very motherly, like you just saw. I'm trying to protect you because I don't want somebody. It's not a good feeling when somebody comes in and spiritually tries to attack you. It's very disgusting that people do that, but they do it. And if you're not ready for it, sweetheart, some of them spiritual attacks can be very devastating, and I don't want that for you, okay? Yeah, look, Ace of Wands, baby. This is that inspiration and that creation, having that great potential. Okay, having that great potential. Sorry, my ear is itching. Yeah, that great potential, the rebirth. I'm hearing rebirth. Wow. And I'm hearing that somebody has taken, the sticks that people have been thrown at you and you've been taking action to make sure that you get this rebirth. So that is beautiful. Very beautiful. King of Pentacles coming out. Okay. This is being very disciplined in your spiritual work. You're very obedient to God. You walk as a prophet for Him, as His disciple, I'm hearing. And the things that He guides you to do, you do everything in order to help humanity and you spread His word. You spread His love. That's beautiful. Okay, what else do we have, Father? What else do we have? I'm telling you, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. Yes, Misty, that is absolutely true. And mine, I stand so strong with him, okay? Because the one thing is I keep him everywhere I go. I take this everywhere I go because our father was very creative in whittling wood and everything else, right? And this is driftwood. This is driftwood. And it's very significant. But having a relationship with him, like my cross, is like the nails. Okay. And this is very special to me because it's like the deeper my connection goes with him, the more I know he elevates me to give more messages out, more beautiful messages out. Well, you know what, sweetheart? Let me put it this way. You're not crazy. I'm not crazy. Nobody's crazy. Okay. The thing is when you are spiritual enlightened, when you are connected with God, God gives you them visions. God gives you them messages. The ascended masters and the archangels give you them visions. The guardian angels and the spirit guides give you them visions. And the crossed over loved ones physically come through to where I can describe them down to a T with their scars and everything that they have on them. Okay. Even the one farmer who is missing his thumb from getting it caught in a combine, he's coming through right now and he's saying that he missed this part of his thumb. Something about when he was a child, he was going in to grab something from the combine and it took his thumb off, but it never stopped him. Okay. And this is a man who's wearing like them blue overalls, he's wearing them blue overalls and he's got a flannel on and he's got like a white shirt under this flannel where the white flannel is opened up a little bit and he's got glasses. Okay. And he smokes big fat cigars. Okay. But just know that they come through and they visually show you. So if somebody calls you crazy, say, I'm crazy in love with my father because he guides you. He guides you. And that's why you're the 10 of cups or the 10 of pentacles, excuse me. You're the 10 of pentacles because you have that wealthy establishment with God. You have a connection that is unbreakable and unstoppable and undeniable. And people don't understand that. So I too have been called crazy. And people say, well, where do you get these messages from? From God Himself, from the kindred loved ones, from the spiritual teams, from the multidimensional realms. The Seven of Cups. Okay. This is you being able to stand in your power and illuminate them illusions and them fears that people are bringing through because a lot of people are trying to stop the spiritual world, okay? And this has been going on for a long time. And our Father says nobody can get to our Father Lord Jesus Christ but through his son, right? So when you're in that connection and you're giving messages, it's because people don't want to accept your experiences. They don't want to accept the blessings that you have been showed. But at some point in their life, they're going to have that epiphany of like, whoa, she said that. And at the time, I thought she was crazy. It's because they're not awakened. They're not awakened to understand your divine messages. But you just keep going. Don't ever stop who you are. Don't, when it comes to the spiritual, path, if you got messages coming out and they're giving you visions and they're giving you everything down to numbers, to the natal charts, to the positioning of the stars, which stars that they are. I mean, that's what I get. I get all of that. And the one guy thought I was crazy, right? And I told him from my video when the Scorpion moon came, and I remember this clearly because God says they don't understand. They do not understand whatsoever, right? So when I told him that God told me the positioning of the moon at 14 degrees and 48 seconds, this guy called me crazy, right? A couple days later, because I told him, I even on the video, I said, go look it up. Go look it up. There's no way that I'm gonna know because astrologically, I don't work with NASA. I work with God. And he's bigger than NASA, right? Because he can tell us nebula, he can tell us the omega, um, the alpha, he can tell Athena, he can tell you the five different deep stay or help me, Father. Why'd you just make me draw a blank? Okay. Okay, because he's saying some are not ready for that in depth. So, but what I'm saying is there's different levels of trance that you can put yourself in to where I had a client, and I call him a client, which I don't know, I would refer him to as just a resident, but it's like I don't know how to refer him to him sometimes, but he was new to me, and he was sitting down and he asked me, could I let him know about his brother? Okay. Well, his brother came through, and this man literally had tears rolling down his eyes because I could describe everything of where this man was sitting, everything that was going on with him in this hospital room where nobody else could go in there because he was in intensive care. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, that's right. He does. And the beautiful thing is them golden keys of abundance that he gives us, we get to open up them beautiful little treasures, okay? Our spiritual gifts get to open up these little treasure boxes where he mysteriously puts them for us in the right timing for our journey. And that's the victory, because a lot of people think, oh, well, like divine masculines, because they are a lot slower to awaken than the divine feminines, right? And it's because it has been programmed that they'll be more in the femininity side of who they are. And that's not true, because they could have grown up more in the feminine side of who they are as a man, and they need to learn to come into their masculinity, okay, and to be able to stand their ground and get everything they need to know, or vice versa. Take it how it resonates. Like me, I had to, even though I'm a divine feminine, I stood in my power as the divine masculine energy, and being able to rely on myself and rely on God, and rely on my messages. And I had to learn to come into that more feminine side, because I grew up, out there hanging with the boys, building forts, shooting BB guns, and oh, I shouldn't say that. Sorry. you know, I don't want them to come at me. That's right. Yes, I had to do double duty. I had to be mom and dad. But growing up, I was out there running through the creeks, picking up salamanders, grabbing fish, all of that stuff. And everybody's like, "You're a girl. How can you pick that stuff up?" It doesn't scare me. It doesn't scare me. None of it scares me. And I actually just told one of my friends the other day is I said, I want to be able to go do that noodling. They call it noodling, okay? I don't really know much about it, but I'm a good swimmer. I'm a good swimmer, and I want to be able to try it. And she says, "Well, how do you do that?" And I said, "I don't know. I think you put stink bait on your arm and then just dive down in and feel around for them and stick your hand in their mouth and pick them up." I said, "I don't know. I got to learn more about it." But, the thing is a lot of people don't understand that. Like with me, everybody says, "You're so beautiful. Why don't you have a significant other?" Well, I'm waiting for God. God's going to give me that division of when it happens, right? But in the meantime, it comes to plumbing, it comes to fixing things, it comes to rebuilding a motor, tearing the lawnmower apart, and everything else, putting it back together, doing sheetrock construction and all of that, roofing. I mean, I can do all of that. I can do everything that the man can do, because all my life, through my karmic family, I have had my divine masculine more predominant, and I had to learn to come into that femininity, because I would never wear a dress. You would not catch me in a dress. No, 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 you wouldn't. Absolutely, sweetheart. Yes. Being able to remodel your house and, put new flooring in, and, even doing the electrical work. I mean, I hooked up my whole car system by myself. I mean, you become self-efficient, learning how to do it, and being independently owned and operated, all because God is guiding you. God is the one making it happen, So it's about standing in your power and not being afraid. But here's the thing, a lot of people don't understand. One who is not afraid, watch out. And when I say watch out, because there is no fear. Anything that they fear or that people think they fear, not going to happen. Like my one friend, she fears snakes. Okay. Well, there was one in the yard and she was freaking out, and I went over there, picked it right up and took it over and disposed of it in a different area. She says, "How can you do that?" It doesn't scare me. It doesn't scare me. The reason why it doesn't scare me, because the only one who scares me is God. God is the only one that scares me of what the consequences can be. So, I mean, and the other friend, she thought I was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs because I had scorpions for little pets. That's right. That's right. I had scorpion for pets, and I would grab them by their little tail, and they would go do 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 do, walk right up me, and I'd have a tarantula on the other side, and they say, "How can you do that? You have no fear. The only person you fear is God. Anything else, you stay cool, calm, and collective. They're not going to hurt you. They're not going to hurt you." And when I'm talking about that too, the beautiful thing is that foresight and preparation with the 10 of Cups. Now, everybody used to call me the bunny whisperer, okay? Or AKA Pocahontas. And the only thing is being Pocahontas, I didn't have the black hair. I have the platinum, right? And I would sit outside and they would be amazed how these hummingbirds and everything and these butterflies come right up and they'll land on my hand. Because spiritually, they're talking and they're communicating to me. And these people are like, "No way, did you see that?" I've got pictures of the woodpecker and the squirrels and everything and coming right up to my door. And the squirrels basically were knocking at my door, waiting for their treat that day. It's no joke. I mean, when you fear nothing, when I say you fear nothing, and I say that's somebody you need to watch out for, what I'm saying is you know that they are divinely protected, full force by God, all the ascended masters and archangels and spirit guides. There's nothing that somebody can do to come in and disturb that. So just know that when you put a lot of love and dedication and devotion, yeah, look, 6 of Pentacles, this is that growth, that's giving, that's the generosity, that's having that great understanding that it's your job to come into the other half of you. Because like when you come in with your divine masculine, okay, he's going to be in alignment too. He's going to be in balance. And emotionally, he knows how to cut things off. Emotionally, he knows how to flip that switch and detach feelings, right? That is somebody who is very connected to God. And people want to think you're crazy because when you start talking to them and you say, "Hey, I experienced this," and they're like, So what do? They go and betray you and they start talking behind your back and they start telling people, rumors about you and they start gossiping, right? But the thing is you keep inspiring, you keep moving forward. It doesn't matter what they say because you know your potential and your connection with God. And you're unstoppable. You're unshakable and unbreakable and undeniable is what I'm hearing. That's beautiful. I'm telling you, beautiful. Yeah. Page of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. This is the message about being able to manifest your enterprise, your stable foundation on a spiritual level, on a financial level, on a home front, mentally, emotionally, physically. You know how to keep that balance. Yep, Queen of Cups. Telling you, the beautiful Queen of Cups is very intuitive, calm, collective, and they know how to move forward. They know how to balance all of that out. There's nothing that can throw them off. And when it comes spiritually, God's right there saying, your right hand, my right hand is sitting right here, child. And anytime anything comes at you, whether it's spiritual warfare, you know how to block it off. And God says that if it becomes too bad, he comes in and he shows them the wrath of the connection that you have as his child. And people need to understand that because they're going to learn to walk away real quick. Yeah. And I'm getting again, being able to walk away from this deception, but do it with gratitude, grace, and forgiveness. Okay. It's being able to have that balance instead of coming at them in a negative way. You're just lowering your energy down to what they're doing. You're not a follower, you're a leader. So you walk away, like God says in the Bible, turn your cheek. And if they hit that cheek, you turn your other cheek. The thing is, it doesn't make you weak, it makes you more powerful because you're following the guidance of God. You're not letting somebody else steal your joy and your happiness and your blessings from God. You're being obedient. Whoa, wait a minute. One flipped over. Yeah, because you're putting in the hard work. You're willing to put in the hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. You're willing to put in that hard work like God put in the hard work for us. And this is about being abundant, right? This is about making change. So you want to make that change with this spiritual enlightenment because 9 is all about the spiritual enlightenment and things coming to fruition for you. But you want to be able to put in that hard work so that that foresight and everything is shining outward, so that you can make more discoveries and use them golden keys of abundance to unlock more spiritual gifts or more blessings, more miracles in your life from God. Thank you, sweetheart. Yes, yes. Thank you. See, 2 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, 2 of Pentacles with the 5 of Cups. And we have the Queen of Wands, right? So this is you trusting and believing in your partnership and being attracted by trusting and believing in everything that God says, keeping your faith, keeping your hope. Because no matter how much that they want to make you lose, or I'm hearing, like God said, if they want to dig the hole, okay, they're going to fall in the hole. If they want to roll stones, let them roll stones, because you're going to pick them stones up and use them for your beautiful foundation, or you're going to pick them up and use them for your beautiful garden, or God says that he will roll them stones back. Okay. But the Queen of Wands is all about you shining your light as a divine being, right? God made you to stand in your power and shine your light. Yeah, I'm telling you, look, they won't give up. They're going to put tension on you for every ascension level that you go through and have a new beginning and your light is shining. They're going to put the tension and conflict on you all the time because, like God says, new levels, new devils. The thing is on a spiritual level, you and God know how to ward them away because your unwavering love with God makes you stronger than anything. Okay. Again, there's another 5. I'm telling you. Look, 555, 555. This is new beginnings, positive changes taking place. No matter what they do, you will always have new opportunities. Yes, knowledge is power. And knowledge is that great wisdom that comes from the spiritual realms. but nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop anything that you are doing, no matter how because the Five of Pentacles is you worrying about and being insecure what others are thinking and saying and doing. No, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Surrender that to God, because all the conflict and tension that they're trying to bring to you and the disagreements. Oops, this one's the disagreements. Okay, all that they're bringing that to you. 555. You're going to have that new beginning. You're going to have them positive changes, because God sees all the hard work that you're putting into you. God sees that growth that you're doing into you. Yeah, look. I'm telling you. That's that preparation. He says, I'm preparing you for the worst of the worst. And there's your 10 of Pentacles. Okay? So this is you having that abundance, God giving you that abundance in your happiness, your joy, your bliss, your harmonious life, your financial bliss. Okay. He's giving that all to you. The more hard work that you put in, the more you follow his divine guidance, the more you're going to be blessed with everything. And people are going to wonder, you see how that one came out? What is it? Two of Cups. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is that partnership again. Okay. So again, where'd it go? If you're seeing, let me get them up here so that I can hold them for you. If you're seeing 222, this is that balance and stability and that harmony that God is bringing to you, because Archangel Raphael is also here and he's helping you create that stable foundation. So when you break it down, this is trusting and believing in God and the higher realms for Archangel Raphael to come in and make sure that your foundation is never thrown off. Yes, yes, absolutely. The 5 messages, okay? But this, I'm telling you, God watches out for you. God watches out for you. He is not going to let these people do this to you. He's not going to let them harm you. Yeah, 4 of Swords. He's going to put things to rest for your stability and your security, because he knows, he sees what they're doing. And he sees all the stress that you go through, and he's catching every teardrop that you are crying in silence. Okay, because you don't want people to see that you're crying. Okay, but God's showing me that some of you are sitting in your room all by yourself and the tears are rolling down your face. Did you know he's catching every teardrop? He's writing down every single time somebody does something to you. Because you're a child of God, you are protected, and he is going to make sure that your stability, whether it's mental stability, physical, emotional, spiritual, your home stability, he's going to make sure that it's all stable. He's not going to look. I'm telling you. 44. This is the master healers. This is them being powerful. This is abundance. Okay, putting things to rest for your happy home. The 4 of Wands is that happy home. This is confirmation of what I was just saying. He's going to make sure that everything is stable. They're not going to be able to do anything to you. And all the signs and synchronicities that are showing up here, with the 88, 44, 222, 555, 1010, 1111. I mean, it's the power of God coming in and saying, listen, he is the one who orders your stairs. And every time you master one of them steps, he ascends you to a next level. And once you master that one, you ascend to another one and another one. And each time that you ascend, you open up some type of spiritual gift or some type of blessing and miracle that's come into your life. So for some people, he's saying that when it comes to the worst of worst, or you feel like you're being completely attacked, ignored, made fun of, people mocking you, don't worry about it. Turn to God and say, God, I surrender all of this to you. I don't want to deal with the burdens on the physical 3D realm. I'm handing it to you. And you know what? When you're true with God, he's going to say, wish granted, wish granted. And he's going to do it. Why? 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. This is having gratitude that God gives you that luxury life that you so deserve, because he knows you're very deserving of it. Good evening, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. Yeah, because I'm telling you, you are down to earth. You're very nurturing. You're very loving. You're a great influence. Okay. And you're standing in your power. You're standing in your power as a Queen of Pentacles because you know how to be abundant. You know exactly what you need to do on a spiritual level to make everything go with the flow. Okay. Yeah. 6 of Wands. That self-confidence coming in again. All right. No matter how many burdens they want you to try to take on, the thing is you are responsible for you and God. That's what you're responsible for on a spiritual level. Okay. And as you do that, these burdens with the 10 of Wands that they're trying to co-create for you, you and God in a partnership, you got it, baby. You got it. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? I actually have a conversation with him, and people are like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Oh, really? Yeah. He was even there for me the 2 times that I died. He was there for me, telling me that, you have a purpose. I need you to go back because you are meant to do something life changing worldwide in the gifts that I've given you. And he says, I don't want you to give up. And that's on my video on my Earth Angel Natural Intuitive Healer channel here on YouTube. I've got it on that one. But yeah, that explains some of the story of my life, of the things that I've been going through and how God has laid his hands on me, and me being that testimony, right? Absolutely. He gives messages through people, and he gives people the authority by anointing them where they can lay their hands on somebody, because God says that only when you've been authorized through God, he can give you the authority to put your hands on somebody and it heals them. And that's one thing, people didn't want to believe it, but I had a gentleman who had been suffering from a lot of knee pain because a football accident. He did something to his knee and had to have massive surgery. And God, he was, because he stands on his feet all day working, right? And he says, I'm praying to God that this pain goes away so that I can continue to work and be the breadwinner for the family, right? And God came through to me and he said, listen, I'm giving you the authority and I'm anointing you to do this. And he showed me exactly what I needed to do. And did you know that this man still to this day walks with no pain in that knee? Because God works through me to heal him. And that's why God said, as a Reiki master, you have a creativity of healing because he has anointed me. Oops. Because I'm that star where he is anointed. So I am a Reiki master. I am a crystal healer. I am a radiant circuit healer for your energetic vessel. Absolutely. Absolutely. He does heal. He does. And it's beautiful because, like I said, people don't believe it. But there is testimony on my other channel where this gentleman speaks the truth of what God had me do with my hands for this person. And it was all through God's healing and his creativity to take that action and use my inspiration from God to create this healing for this man. Absolutely. Absolutely, Misty. Yes, they do. Absolutely. And when he gives you the message, okay, the 8 of Wands is about message and being able to make that significant change into somebody's life. Okay, a lot of people, and he's telling me to bring this up because a lot of people, when you go to the house of God and you actually see these people who are with God and with him as tightly as I am, and he gave the pastors and stuff the authority and anointed them to do this, you will see testimony. And there's one that you can go and check out, a beautiful place. I love that place. The family, this, it's my destiny of with them, but it's called Lord of Hosts. You can watch them live every day, okay? And they show you God's healing hands and testimony through the work of this pastor. And you know how many people that I have seen who are disabled in wheelchairs and have circulation problems and who can't walk? And when I was there, I was sitting in the front row, and he comes up to me and he says, "My child, you are a healer." I said, "Yes, sir." He says, "And everything that you're going through right now, you're still here shining. You're still here doing the work of God." And I said, "Yes, sir." And he goes, "That is devotion to God." And you're right, because he knew that I had cancer. He knew what I was fighting and going through. He knew that I had ports and drains all down my left side, but I was still there. And he knew it because God spoke to him. God came and said, "Listen, you know, she's been hiding this craft for a long time that I've been trying to show her and give her that preparation and foresight." And this pastor would always say, "Hey, it's time to celebrate. It's time, you need to come in and you need to work with us on this and everything else." So guess what? God says, "Do it. Do it." Because it is a divine blessing. And I stand in my power as a high priestess with God, doing the work of God. And it's not me boasting about it. It's saying every one of you could be granted with this beautiful gift from God. But you have to fully trust and believe in him. Okay? All right, let's see what else we need to know, Father, for this beautiful message. I mean, you've given such a great message as a prophet today of coming out. Excuse me. Yes, because again, being emotionally balanced and knowing where you are supposed to be, standing in your power, being that authority figure for God, and speaking his love and his light, and putting the true messages out there so that people stop perceiving him in a certain way and really know that he may not be here physically, but spiritually, he's within you. And why is that? Because he gives you the clear thinking as the King of Swords. He's giving you that clear thinking to stand in your power. And he gives you the authority to do certain beautiful tasks as if he was here physically doing it himself. I'm also hearing, yeah, you're going to start seeing things from a different perspective. But I'm also hearing, sorry, he's bringing up Joseph, okay? He's bringing up Joseph. So Joseph was humiliated. Joseph had accusations about him. They belittled him, discredited him, thought he was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, right? The thing is he wasn't. And once God gave him his blessings, he became a very important man in the palace, right? So don't think that you can't open to your gifts. That's what I'm telling you. Don't think that you can't open to your gifts. It's your connection with God, and he will give you the messages of your gifts and what you have opened. You know, that happens to me all the time, sweetheart, when I go to the stores and everything. I'm telling you, I walked into Walmart one day. I know exactly what you're saying. Okay. Even though I do my protection and I have God with me every step of the way, I walked into Walmart and I passed this gentleman. Instantly, I felt like I had to throw up because energetically, he had the most darkest deities and allies and messengers attached to him. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just go through here and get it done. And I just everybody that I passed, not I can't say everybody, but the ones that I did pass energetically, you feel it energetically because you're so connected with your spirit and with God that them energies. So it's like I come home and I do the Himalayan salt baths, I do the blessing of the sage, the Palo Santos, and people are like, "Oh, that don't work." Yeah, the patchouli, the myrrh, and all of them, the frankincense. Okay, because here's the thing. Let's see where do I got it at? Hold on, I'm gonna show you guys something here because a lot of people think it's weird, and this is very sacred, and that's why I keep it very protected. Because this is what I like to put on me before I go out in the community, because you never know whose energy you're picking up. You never know who you're coming into contact with, and you don't want to bring them energies home. Okay. You don't know what energies are connected to them. I don't know why I'm having such trouble. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's okay. So in here, let me see if you can turn it. You see that moldavite? Okay, that's for the multidimensional realms. That's from the multidimensional realms. And the frankincense and the myrrh, you put it on, rub it on, protect yourself, right? This thing does wonders because it blocks out them negative energies. Because I had people even come at me and say, sorry, my ear keeps itching because somebody's talking about me. But, anyways, I have people come at me because my eyes are very dark brown, right? And they told me, "Oh, you're of dark energies." No, I'm not. No, I'm not. God sees, God knows. Because if there was dark energies, you all would see it. You would all see it. My aura speaks different. But that is something very sacred to me that I put on when I go into the stores because it's a protection. And the thing is, when it comes to the moldavite, if somebody were to put a piece of moldavite and hold it in your hand, you would be purging, you would be throwing up everywhere. It gets you very sick if you don't know what you're doing spiritually. Yeah, that is moldavite, and it is a very sacred piece from the multidimensional realms. I have, let me see. Here is my other piece. And this stays, see if I can get it here to where you guys can see it. Okay. This is very sacred that comes from the multidimensional realms. And I mean sacred, and it's very powerful. That's why it has to stay in case like this, because it is so powerful when you're working with the energies. If you don't know what you're doing with it, you're going to be on that floor feeling like you're having a heart attack. You're going to be throwing up. You're going to be sweating. You're going to feel like it's your time. You know what I mean? The thing is that's how connected I am with God when He blessed me with them two pieces, because it comes from the multidimensional realms, and it's very powerful, very powerful. And you know, people, I heard the spirit just came in and said, listen, yeah, go on Amazon and buy a piece, because it is fake. Fake. You'll know it's real when you hold it, because holding it in the in case like that, I can hold it in my hand and it doesn't do that to me, because I work with it. I know what the multidimensional realms are telling me with God. But if you were to go and hold a real piece in your hand, which you can't get because the government says, forbidden. Okay. They say it's forbidden. God says, But you hold a piece in your hand, and I'm talking, you're going to feel like you've been walking in the desert for 24 hours. I mean, you're going to be, your body, you're going to feel energetically, and you're going to be very sick, and your peripheral vision, everything is going to go different. Okay. Your mood's going to be different. It's very powerful. So that's why on a spiritual level, it's, if you are not at that certain levels of stuff and you haven't been blessed, be careful what you're doing, because you might have darker energies that are portraying to be of love and light. And I've seen this happen to somebody because they are of love and light. I've seen their genuine aura. I've seen from God. God has said their genuine spirit, right? But they had an energy that portrayed to be love and light. I'll tell you one thing. As soon as I came in contact with them, I said, your light shines, okay, with the Eight of Swords, because you are the true Empress. But you have a lower energy who is creating a facade for you. And it's manipulating the angel numbers and everything that you're seeing. You need to be careful. So I taught her how to cleanse herself. And did you know, she said, oh my gosh, I feel so much better. I'm not having night terrors. I'm not seeing this energy walk around and basically scare me in my own house. Okay? Because that'll happen. That'll happen. And that's why I said, Lakia, it's very important that you protect your energies, okay? All right. Let's finish on what we need to know here. Because like I said, it's a beautiful message, and especially when you're working with God, you know, it's like he gives you them blessings. And if people want to call you crazy about it, let them call you crazy, because you know what? Energetically, you're taking this adventure with God and you're very passionate about it, and nobody can stop you. They can sit and spy on you. They can sit and spy on you. They can sit and record you. They can do what they want, say what they want, but you are on this passionate adventure with God, very energetic. The connection is very deep, because look, you have the phoenix wings because you have come through so much, but you have right here in your hand that action. You take action. With the hat, when you look at this hat, it's almost like Mother Earth Gaia. It's like they try to disguise you and protect your crown chakra, but it's being very passionate. Yeah, I'm getting somebody is deceiving somebody. Somebody's spying on somebody. Because look, he's spying, right? He's watching every move that you're doing, because they see that you're deeply rooted and grounded. They see you're angelic, and they see everything in your life is calm. You're very calm, very intuitive. But they're sitting there stalking you, watching you, falsifying about you. And God says, divine feminine, divine masculine, you're being protected. You're being protected, okay? Nobody's going to sit here and stalk your house anymore, okay? Some of you could even put up some type of fence or some type of barrier, because you see how he's hiding behind the bushes here. I mean, they could have gone to the extreme to hide behind the bushes to record the things that you're doing. God's coming through and saying, listen, the more your light shines, the more these people are going to be doing deceptive things to you. You need to be careful. You need to be careful. I'm hearing, yeah, look, this hasty person is recording stuff. Okay. I'm hearing recording stuff. Something to do with recording, trying to record you at your house. Because this is all about your house, right? This is your stability, like the Four of Wands. This is your house here. And I'm seeing this hasty person is very emotional, very angry looking. Because you see he's very angry. He's got ill intentions, right? But he's trying to disguise himself like he's your friend. He's trying to disguise like he's your friend. Be careful. Be careful. I'm telling you. Because you stand in your power. Because you're the Hierophant, right? You trust and believe. You follow your traditions. But you are getting the divine messages that somebody's very passionate about stalking you, about creating havoc. Okay? Because as you see, they're not coming from the heart space, right? The green that they've got wrapped around, emotionally, they're out for revenge. They're out for revenge. And that's why they're watching everywhere you go. They could be following you. They're watching everywhere you go, watching your home. Because this is the home right here, right? This is your home. They're watching you. Mm, 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 mm. Um, uh, wow, sweetheart. Yeah. So, see, to me, this is saying that, somebody who is watching you and, oh, hold on, I'm stuck here. I don't want to break my cross. Okay. Um, if there's a woman watching you, yes, yes, indeed. Okay, so if you caught a woman watching tarot on you, 9 times out of 10, they're watching you and tarot to be able to figure out what they can do or how they go about it because they know nothing about it on an energetic level. Yeah, because see, you're very intuitive, and this person who is watching you is seeing that you're very mysterious and they can't figure you out. And the divine even says it too. Ouch. The community will do weird things because this is about that divine communication. The thing is if they're watching tarot on you, they're trying to figure out something specific because it's something about I'm hearing it's something about the messages you may put out there. It's somebody who is very jealous and envy of you, and this person is watching you to try to figure out if there's something that you're saying about them on an energetic level so that they, where'd it go, can keep a watch on you. Okay. And I'm also hearing that, if somebody's watching tarot on you, just protect yourself, protect your crown, because this is what they're trying to do to you. They're trying to find ways on an energetic level because intelligently, and I'm not cutting anybody down, what I'm saying intelligently, they don't know on a spiritual level what you know. So they're trying to get answers to create this for you. Yeah. But you got to be very nurturing of your energy. You got to be very nurturing of your energy because it can come in fast, but you have to have the willpower to control the energetic warfare that's going on. Yeah, because I'm telling you, people, you put in the hard works. You put in the hard work, and they want to come and see what they can learn from you and go around and turn around and use your gift to make it like they have the gift, but they know nothing of what's going on. You have to be careful with that. It's sad because they're trying to take your 10 of cups. They're trying to take your shine, and God says that's not going to happen. God has blessed you with your shine. He has blessed you with that wealth, with the establishment of your connection with God. And so they're jealous of your gifts. Be careful. But I'm also hearing too that there's somebody, yeah, confirmation. Look, confirmation. 10 of 10 of swords. They are trying to create a loss in what you do. They're trying to create a loss in what you're trying to build. They're trying to make you feel defeated, like you stand alone. But God stands with you. Okay? With the 9 of wands, you're being able to set up them healthy boundaries. She was calling me a false prophet. Okay, the thing is, when somebody is called a false prophet, when it comes through like any reading or anything, okay, the only reason why they're trying to do that is because they're trying to shake your faith. Now, when it comes through with God with me, when he's talking about the false prophets, there's people that he's talking about that have a stale heart that are praying, only when they want something. Okay, so that's the only time you're going to hear that out of my mouth about a false prophet. But if somebody is calling you a false prophet, it's because she knows you're powerful. She knows that you have a gift. She knows that you stand in your power and that you can set your boundaries, right? And that you are resilient in what you do and you're very persistent, that you can move forward because you have that passion, right? You have that passion because you are an entrepreneur, that God gave you a purpose and a mission that you need to follow, that you need to do when you walk with God, right? So if somebody is calling you a false prophet, the thing is, do they know what a prophet even is? Because anybody that can call somebody a false prophet needs to know the true message. I'm telling you. So she knew that you were a prophet, is what I'm saying. So she's trying to come at you and trying to put that foot on your throat, right? That's what she's trying to do. She's trying to get you to disbelieve in our Father. She's trying to cripple your faith. She's trying to make you not believe that you have a connection with him. It's mind over matter, sweetheart. You don't mind because that don't matter. God's going to take care of it and God sees what this person's doing. Okay? I'm telling you, he sees what you are doing. Yeah, I'm telling you, 5 of wands, I'm telling you, this is that deceptive behavior for you being abundant, standing in your power, shining your light, being victorious and getting clarity from God. So they need to go back and reflect. They need to go back and reflect because their fears and their illusions, they're trying to play it on you. They're trying to cripple your faith. And that ain't right. Even though that she knew that you were a prophet, does she have the clarity? Does she truly know? Does she stand in her power? No, only you and God know the truth, right? And it comes out in your messages, it comes out in the things that you do. as God's child. So that's one thing that everybody needs to remember is each individual child has their own relationship with God. And when somebody comes at you and says, because I had people say that to me, oh, you ain't a prophet. Oh, what did they call me? They called me an agent. Okay. Meaning the belly of the beast, the agent. No, no. I had somebody else call me a falling angel. Okay. No, I'm an earth angel. I'm God's angel. And when they say that to you, it's because they're tied into that negative energy. They want to pull you down, they want to cause fear in your life. Absolutely. Okay, sweetheart. Well, I'm glad that you brought it up because the thing is these are the lower energies, like I said. They're trying to cripple your faith. And that's what God's talking about, right? It's like he knows that every day there's going to be some type of lower energy, whether they come in and they say something rude to you that hurts your heart because you're a generous, loving person, or if it's somebody that comes in and starts mocking you and talking bad in that sense about you, knowing that you have done none of that and you don't walk like that because you walk willfully in the righteousness with God and you are obedient to God's will and you follow his 10 commandments. Okay, the thing is they're trying to cripple that faith. They're trying to okay, so God just said it very well. He's like, they're trying to pull you away from him, from the purpose and divine plan that he has set for your life. And they're going to keep trying because that's where he said, new levels, new devils, right? Because there's always going to be somebody who is on a stronger level. Each level that you go up, there's going to be stronger deities that come in who try to deter you away from God. And that's where he says, go deeper, pray to him, surrender it to him, let go and let God have it. Because these people that are trying to do it to you, sweetheart, uh-uh. They're trying to stop you from being your true intuitive self. They're trying to stop you from being that gift of God, that child of God who gives the messages and does things in the righteousness way. That's right. We do know better. The thing is also when God comes in and says he wants people to know this too because God works in mysterious ways as we all know. But in order for you, okay, all right, Father, hold on. Hold on, please, because the way he's saying it, I want to be able to say it exactly how he's saying it, okay? So he's coming into me right now and he's saying, "Listen, I as your father, even though you're walking in the righteousness, from time to time, I give you tests and exams in order to see if you can ascend to that next level, right? Because he has seen your hard work, your dedication, and your devotion. He has seen that every time somebody is rotten to you, you are generous and grateful and forgiving to them, right? So he's saying that sometimes he will actually come and send these people to you for a test. Like when we were in school, he's saying it's like an exam. It's a godly exam. And the reason why he's saying it like that is because if we didn't learn, then we have to keep going, right? And he keeps giving us the foresight and the insight and prepping us to be able to ascend to that next level. But he said sometimes that he comes in and he will test us. And it's because he loves us unconditionally that he puts us through these tests to see if put in this situation, are we going to falter and let these lower deities take control of our faith, our hope, our trust, and our belief in our relationship with God? Are we going to let them make us question ourselves and doubt ourselves? Or are we going to trust in our Father and we're going to keep moving forward? And when you pass that test and that test is completed, the problem goes away, right? Because God is testing you. Now, if somebody continuously sits and do it, God says, that ain't a test from him. That ain't a test from him. If somebody's doing it, it's because of their jealousy and their envy of your light shining. And they're trying to figure out how to get their light to shine. And they're trying to take the easy road when it took a lot of healing, a lot of compassion, and a lot of understanding. Hello, hello. Absolutely, Misty. Yes, it's the test of faith, not by sight. Okay. And that's exactly what he had me just explain. So when this person does that, just say, thank you. I forgive you. And that's going to really blow them up because they're going to be like, wait a minute, that didn't bother her? What's happening here? It's because your faith in God. Nobody's going to deter you from the path of God. Nobody's going to take that from you. Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad that you come in to see how all of us are doing. Everybody, welcome our new member in here, Shermiki Bolte. Is that how you say your name? Welcome, welcome. Okay, so it's about standing in your power, getting that clarity, getting that knowledge, and being very thankful to God and having that gratitude that your light's going to shine no matter what. And divine masculine, divine feminine, I'm telling you, you pairing up, you're victorious. Okay, you guys are very abundant. Things are going to be very stable. A lot of opportunities coming in here. Yeah, I'm telling you, look, even a divine marriage is going to happen because this is ordained by God. Okay, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know, please? What else do we need? Yeah, look, because you guys are going to have a new beginning together. There's a new creation that God is putting down before the paint even dries on the canvas. He is saying, you guys are going with the flow. You're taking that leap of faith. You're able to move through when you're divinely guided. You're very passionate about it. You have that unconditional love, and you follow my divine guidance all the time. So it's coming in. It's coming in with that inspiration and creativity that God is showing you. What else do we need to know, Father? And then we'll clear these up and get the advice. Yeah, look, it's about going through that transition. He's preparing you. He's preparing you. It's like closing the curtain on things that are no longer serving you. It is now time for these people who wanted to be with the belly of the beast. He says, boom, you're going through a transition because look, your light is shining. No matter how dark they are being, no matter how deceptive they're being, your light is still shining and it's illuminating because you're walking with our Father and you're getting that divine communication on a spiritual level. Look, because it's your destiny. It's your destiny for your rewards to come in because now you are a self-fulfilling prophecy of who you are. You know how to be abundant with God. You know how to fill your own cups. You know how to keep that compassion and that intimacy of that deep relationship going. That is victory. Yeah. Because look, it's getting rid of them illusions, getting rid of them fears, and putting people's imagination to rest of how deeply rooted and grounded that you are. Again, because you are the star. You keep your hope, you keep your faith, and there's a renewal coming. Yeah, because the Knight of Coins is you are very efficient. You are very efficient, very determined. And you have a routine every day when it comes to God. You have a routine every day that you follow, because you're willing to take that motion where other people are wanting to sit there and be stagnant and create this for you all the time, right? They're wanting to create that conflict and disagreements all the time. They got to find something to nitpick at you about. Yeah, look, you've got this beautiful partnership coming in. Divine feminine, divine masculine. You're very attracted to each other. And I'm hearing that the communication is going to come in. It's going to come in soon here. Because look, This is a true destined love to happen and take place. I can't look. This is a true love. This is reunion, because you come into union with self, divine feminine and divine masculine. Now the Two of Wands is here, and that's that progress and discovery that you've been waiting for. Look, and what did I say about the keys of abundance? Okay, so divine masculine has gotten his key to abundance, while divine feminine is taking the motion, right? Taking the motion for a beautiful love. Yeah, I'm hearing it's so powerful, so powerful. It's beautiful. It's a very powerful, and they're protecting each other. Look, very powerful. Ace of Swords. They see the potential in the connection on a spiritual level. And all this conflict that people tried to do, they were able to tie all the pieces together so that God could give them the clarity, because the light blue in the background is God giving them the clarity. And this is about fire and ice, right? It's about having that passion and that desire. No matter how cold somebody treats you, you still have that passion to be able to love unconditionally and forgive. But you and divine masculine have worked very hard to put all these different pieces together and be able to tie the knot and come into completion so that you have that clarity and stand in your victory. I'm also hearing that they're having clarity about their feelings, because they never knew that they could fall in love with somebody and not ever meet somebody. They didn't know how much they could love somebody and not even meet them. They're now getting clarity that they've been drawn to a person for a reason, because this person angelically, no matter what they're going through, this person sees the great in them. What else do we need to know, Father, for this beautiful reading? Yeah, look. 10 of Cups. I'm telling you, this is that completion, to be able to build together, to be stable, to be wealthy. I'm hearing build the establishment. Again, here comes the Ace of Cups. You know, this is having that deep compassion of being able, self-fulfilling prophecy, walking with God, having your ordained love, being able to be abundant in everything that you do and be generous, and being able to have that compassion to give to others. That's beautiful. And again, we're seeing 1111. 1111. Okay, what else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know? Ooh, okay. All right. All right. Whoa, whoa. They're falling out. Hold on. Let me get them. All right. Yes. So these people who have been trying to break your heart, coming in here, trying to break your heart, keep you and your divine masculine in separation, create all this grief. You and your divine masculine have teamed up energetically, and you have been blocking these away. Why? Because God has brought justice. There's complete balance. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, Uday Sinha. Is that how you say your name, sweetheart? Welcome, welcome. This is where God is bringing in that duality, that balance, because, like I said, he ordered the stairs for divine masculine. He ordered the stairs for divine feminine. There is the yin and the yang, deeply rooted and grounded. And look at that beautiful, stable foundation. And it's godly protected. You see the protection that he's got on it. Absolutely. Yes. Welcome, welcome. I greatly appreciate you. Oh, so you're on the whole other side of the world. Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming in. Okay. And why is that? Because you are very nurturing. You don't sit and juggle. You know how to balance things out. Okay. Excuse me. You know how to adapt to certain things. Why? Because you know that this is your destiny. And these people who have created, like I was telling you, how you and divine masculine have put all of these different pieces together individually on your own, and you have been able to complete this knot to get the clarity and the victory of seeing the full potential in the relationship, because you know it's your destiny, right? And these people who tried to put this web, create this web, they're going to receive the karma from God as you're receiving this beautiful destiny, because you're getting the clarity from God. And it's that passion to not be cold-hearted. It's that balance. It's like I'm hearing you've melted that ice away from your heart. So the double-edged sword, okay, you're melting that ice away, but you have that clarity of everything that you have accomplished, because it's your destiny. It's your destiny to have that complete happiness and be in alignment, right? Yeah, and sometimes, God separates you so that you can be able to grow and see where you both need to have clarity, and where you need more growth, okay? And to learn the life lessons. So when he does that, I find it a beautiful thing, where a lot of people feel like they're heartbroken, they're betrayed, they feel left out in the cold, like with the 5 of Pentacles. But that separation, you go through many separations when you're working with God, because he's giving you many different lessons, and, wanting you to understand many different things on a certain level. But eventually, eventually, this card means that you're coming, this is calm waters, okay? You're coming out to get your divine masculine, because that is the yin and yang. You are very balanced. You've set up the healthy boundaries. You've turned your back on the people that are no longer serving you. You're getting the divine communication. And look, some of you could be seeing 33 as the master teacher. Okay. And this is the uplifter, right? And what is happening after all this heartbreak? You have to go through and be compassionate, be forgiving, and have a greater understanding, even when these deceptive people are keep on keeping on of being deceptive to you. God is going to strike them with this epiphany, right? He says, guess what? I'm going to strike you with the epiphany, but you're going to be uplifted by God. And that's why you're able to crawl out of the ladder, up the ladder, right? Because God is bringing you to your divine masculine. So it's the master teacher saying, this is what's meant for you. And this is going to happen, because this is the partnership that I ordained, because you two are very attracted to each other. And this is going to be a very deep love that is going to be so nurturing, because God's bringing balance to it, right? Yeah, because it's your destiny. It's your destiny. And you're very compassionate about what both of you do. And you both can fulfill your own cups. I'm hearing, even though that, there might be times that get hard, but you see how you can pour it from both sides, because you have that balance. And look in between. God's the bridge in between that's keeping the balance, keeping the flow going, right? He's keeping that flow going. You will never be without. Yeah, look, because you are building yourself stronger. So every time you go into separation, you become stronger. You become more enlightened. You learn more of your lessons, and you come to completion with the lessons that you need to know. You learn how to not you learn how to listen with an open heart instead of hearing from your ears. You listen from your heart, and you can be able to respond where you're not snapping back and being rude, crude, or Mr. Nasty or Mrs. Nasty, right? Because you have stepped into your true power of being deeply rooted and grounded with God, and he has given you the strength to push forward no matter what comes. And with the bare feet, he's giving you that divine protection of knowing that he sees your hard work and your dedication. Yeah, look, I'm telling you, can't make it up. Okay, this is competition is always going to knock at your door, right? But you're putting in a hard work. God's watching over you. Okay, being deeply connected with Mother Earth Gaia. But look at this, is you putting in the hard work. and persevering forward no matter what these deceptive people are trying to do with the Seven of Swords. Look, you have manifested this happiness because now you see things from a different perspective. Now you see things the way these people are coming in. You can see this before they even come in. So energetically, you can protect yourself. Yeah. And I'm hearing your divine masculine helps you protect yourself too. Why? Because you are divinely guided. You are abundant and you are meant to shine. You are not meant to be stopped. You are that great influencer. And every time that you're doing the hard work on you, it turns around and your divine masculine is doing the hard work on him. So that when you do come together in the reunion, like with the love card, this is coming into union with self. Okay. And then you two coming into reunion together as the twin flame. And that's beautiful. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, what else do we need to know, Father? What is the outcome by doing all of this? I love it. This is that completion that God's talking about. This is that happiness. This is being in that alignment. This is traveling to new heights on a spiritual level connected with God, because the Six of Pentacles is all about the divine blessings, right? It's that spiritual blessing. No matter how cold things may get, no matter what elements you may go through, no matter how rough things may get, guess what? He is blessing you. He sees that you are a very giving, generous person, right? And when you have something, you give to others. It's almost like a charity, right? But it's not like, how do I explain it? Because that makes it sound bad. It's not you just going to somebody and thinking, oh, well, they're a charity, I'm just going to give. No, this is saying that you see that somebody is down on their luck and you say, hey, how can I help you? You might be able to help them financially or give them furniture or give them clothes, however it may be. But it's you being that generous giving person. And that's pure growth, because you're being that selflessness person. And that's where you truly have God walking in you, because he doesn't do that. Look, I'm telling you right here, when you have the moon coming in, this is, a lot of deception, delusion, trickery, making errors so that you can learn, so that you can reflect and get rid of them fears and illusions and cast them out, right? So you go into solitude to work on yourself so that the divine can come in. With the Page of Cups is a beautiful blessing of, sweetness and, getting the literature. I'm hearing seeing the signs and synchronicities, being very creative, putting in the hard work. Okay. So that's very significant. Very significant. Yeah, look. Breaking the bonds, breaking the addictions, breaking the old programming and conditioning that you go through, right? Yes, God is love. God is love. And when he's in us, we are that love. And we put out that, we bestow his love and we shine it outwards, because that is what we're meant to do, right? It's about the unity, but it's being able to break off these energies, who try to bond themselves to you, whether it's an addiction spiritually, that they're addicted, they're drawn to your light and they don't want to see you shine. So what do? They come in here and say, hey, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to, make your downfalls happen. I'm going to give you unexpected failure. I'm really going to sabotage everything that you're doing. But when you can break them certain addictions that people have when they come at you with negative spells and negative energy, and you can protect yourself with God and surrender it all to God, let go and let God have it, to the mercy and the grace of his feet, and say, Father, I don't want to go back. I'm not coming back to pick this up. I'm leaving this here and I'm permanently leaving it here. and you walk away, and God's going to bless you. God's going to give you a miracle. He's going to cast a beautiful blessing on you that you've been waiting for, because you deserve them rewards. All right, so let's get a universe has your back, because God always has your back, right? God always has your back. So we'll get a divine message from God. Yeah, look, happiness is our birthright. And what did I say about being fearless? Confirmation. My fearless freedom lights up the world, right? Not being afraid. And the attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. Because the thing is if you're being attacked and you're in pain and you have fear, you illuminate all that stuff. You call on God. That is a cry to God that you need help, that you need that protection. You need to Him to be that stream of divine guidance for you, right? And He will be that stream of divine guidance. He will bring it forth to you. He will be there to give you that freedom and liberation from that situation. He will not go without. Hallelujah. Yes, He never does. Look, like I said, freedom and liberation. Okay. And it says, I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided by God, because He's always guiding you no matter what. He knows that you being a fearless person brings light to the world. And it helps enlighten the people who are still sleeping, who are not wanting to pay attention, who don't believe. But you being fearless and having God within you, yeah, you're lighting up the world, because happiness is your birthright. Heh. I love that one. I love that one. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, look. Your energy flows where your intention goes. So when you put your attention to God for anything and everything that's happening in your life, no matter if it's, say you're driving along and you got a flat tire or something, God, please give me the strength to get through this. Help me figure this out. Boom, He's going to help you figure it out. Wherever your energy goes and your intention goes, right? Go to God every time, because when you flow that energy to Him, He gives you that guidance, that knowledge, and that wisdom to be able to push forward and persevere forward. Okay, what else do we need to know, Father? Yeah, joy is the ultimate creator. And God is our joy. God is our happiness. God is our bliss. God is our harmonious life, right? Because when we follow and are obedient to His will, our lives are much better than if we wanted to try to control our own life and the way our destiny is going. Because, like, I hear some people come out and say, hey, I'm in charge of my own life and I'll do what I want. Yeah, you can, because that's free will, right? But when you let God guide you, you're going to open up all them beautiful keys of abundance, all them beautiful treasures, everything that He has particularly put out there for you as a treasure map. Okay. He showed me like a treasure map. Okay. And each section of your life, He gives you these different treasure boxes, and it's up to you to find the keys to abundance to do it. Yes, sweetheart. I will take a question. What is your question? Yeah, see, when you focus on your inner light, you see the world through the lens of love, because when you focus on God, everything is unconditional love. Love don't hurt. Love conquers all. And the more energy and intention that you bring to your faith, the more fearless that you are. Because, like I said, your fearless freedom with God lights the world up. You and God together light the world up. Uday Shinha, you can ask your question, sweetheart. Look at, and this is the one card that I'm called to take too. There is nothing sexier than your true authentic self, right? Because this is creating, God creating. Hello, hello, beautiful. How are you doing? You are very, very welcome for the email. Yes, that is from my heart of what I was being divinely guided. So I'm so grateful and pleased to know that it helped you and you got the answers that you need. You are very welcome, sweetheart. Many prayers and blessings to you too. Okay, Yude Shinha, I will answer that in a minute. Margaret, sweetheart, in the description box, you can look down in there and you can put a donation in there if you want. I didn't ask for any money, sweetheart. I do that out of the kindness of my heart. But if you want to, like I said, it's down in this description. Okay, so Uday Shinha, you're wanting to know if things are going to work out, is what you're asking, right? Only some of the questions are showing up. So, Misty, if you can see it, please help me out here because it's not catching up as fast. Okay, sweetheart. Yeah, we will definitely ask. Yes, Margaret, that is totally up to you, sweetheart. Like I said, it's down in the description box. Um, like I said, I do it because it's God's will for my purpose, but you know, that's up to you. I don't ask for it. But I'm grateful that, you know, you show your appreciation, but it's something that you don't have to do, sweetheart. I don't want you to feel obligated like you have to, but it's up to you. All right, so let's get 4 shuffles here for Yunde Shinha and find out what is going on. Okay, what is going on? Okay, sweetheart. Well, I just want you to know. But I greatly appreciate you for doing that. And you know that I'm here anytime that you need me. Anytime that you need answers, I'm here for anybody. Just know that. Okay, so Uday Shiha, what I'm being told is that you're going to be getting some messages that are coming through. Okay, there's some type of movement that's going to be taking place because what I'm hearing right now is there was a lot of conflict back and forth, a lot of instability in the relationship is what I'm hearing. And God has put you guys into separation to go in and to be able to heal the certain things right now, to strengthen your bond because, you know, 22 years, Archangel Raphael is coming in and saying, listen, your foundation was a little rocky, and the things that were taking place right now, you need to go into solitude, okay? You need to be able to see what they're trying to show you and get that creative message that is coming through because there's some type of preparation where I'm hearing you will come back. You will come back together. I'm hearing you will come back together. Ow. I got me a cut from my cards there. I slid it down and got like a paper cut. It's all good though. Yeah, sweetheart. Look, you know, this is the partnership, okay? You guys are very attracted. You balance each other out. I'm hearing. Okay, what else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know about this, Father? Okay, so you have the Nine of Pentacles coming in. Okay, so this is telling me for you to have gratitude for the relationship of what you had, because I'm hearing, it's, and like I said, I'm just the messenger of what is coming to me from the Ascended Masters and the loved ones here. And they're saying that you need to have gratitude for the work that you guys have put into the relationship. There is things coming to fruition and everything, but the thing is there needs to be something balanced in the foundation, because there was a lot of conflict that was going on. A lot of conflict that was going on. Yeah, a lot of contemplation about something. Okay, so I'm hearing that there was a lot of contemplating and holding back feelings. Okay, not being able to fully speak out your feelings. Yeah. Something about the community. What do we need to know about the community? Okay, so I'm hearing that you would share feelings and stuff with other people, but not with the significant other. Okay. I'm also hearing there's some type of, control going on. There was some control going on between what friends were telling you, and it was having the willpower to balance that stuff out, because there were some friends on your inner circle that were creating some choppy waters for you. Okay, what else do we need to know, Father? Yeah, and you guys need to set some type of healthy boundaries, okay? Because you both are very resistant, but you've got past issues that you both need healing. You both need healing from, okay? And this is coming up fast, because it's really the things that were going on has really made you stuck and stagnant in your relationship, and has created a lot of conflict. And so it was like somebody wasn't understanding the messages, or there wasn't the communication that needed to be to balance things out, is what I'm hearing. So, Father, is this a twin flame that we're talking about? Is this a twin flame? Yeah, shine your light. Shine your light. This is the change. This is the movement that needs to take place in order for your stability to keep being a stable foundation. When I'm hearing the 8, this is a change. There's change within both of you that needs to take place. But I'm hearing that this is your partner. This is your partnership. I'm hearing family issues. Okay, there's something about the family interfering. But the thing is you both know how to fulfill your cups. I'm hearing that you're very passionate about each other, very compassionate to each other. But I'm hearing that there's some, yeah, because you guys are manifesting and you're gonna get your rewards, but God has put you in separation because your stability was unstable. It was starting to become rocky of the things that were taking place within the relationship. What else do we need to know? Yeah, it's like you guys stopped putting in the hard work. Okay. It's like you stopped putting in the hard work. Things became slow and steady, but you had somebody that was coming in and emotionally disturbing your relationship. Okay. Because the Queen of Cups, this is somebody, who is very intuitive, very deeply rooted and connected to both of you. But this person, no, they had some bad intentions. They were very opinionated about your relationship. Okay. And this could be family. family or friends, but it's time to take that separation. And that's why God has brought you into separation in this 4 months, is to take that separation and be able to build yourself up and see where you need the healing, see where you need to be able to do, better and everything else for the relationship to come through, as I'm hearing. What else do we need to know about? Yeah, because this is what's going to happen. You two are, this is an ordained couple, okay? You two are going to be married. This is 1111. This is your divine path. It's just you're learning some lessons before the fruits of your labor are showing up. Okay? Yeah, because I'm hearing with this that you guys got too comfortable in what was going on in the relationship, and you guys kind of stopped putting the focus on your relationship. Okay, what else do we need to know, Father? Yeah, because you guys work really well together. Okay, you work very well together. You guys are very balanced of being able to work well together, but you have some opinionated people that come in and say certain things and do certain things. Hey, Spider, how you doing? Hold on, I gotta see what Mr. Spider wants. I don't know where I took off. So, anyways, but the thing is you have some people who are coming in and not being true for the both of you. Okay. And this is where you're going to end up. This is ordained spiritually. There is a deep connection between both of you. Yeah. And that's your life purpose together. But you need to do the work, sweetheart. And that means do the work on you. Stop worrying about, how it's all going to turn out, because God is saying confirmation, confirmation. It's all going to turn out. Okay. This is your purpose. But in order for things to come together, you can't be in that comfort zone where you're taking each other for granted. Okay. You got to be able to put in the hard work. The divine is here to help you become deeply rooted and grounded and to do that healing. Okay. Anything else we need to know, Father? Yeah. Look, you got the Knight of Cups in reverse. Oof. Little spite there. Hold on. He's trying to come up on me. Hold on. Ooh. Come here, little guy. Where are you? All right. I felt his web. And that's confirmation, when the spider comes down, because with the animal totems, that's very significant that spirit is there guiding you. Okay. And a lot of people don't know that, but in the Native American language and the spirit animal totems, that's what a spider represents. So when you see a spider, when you're doing a reading, that is a huge blessing. A lot of people think that it's like black magic and stuff, but no, Mother Earth Gaia says everything is beautiful, right? Everything has a meaning, and they each have a meaning, because like the ants talk about working hard, so it's beautiful. But you had this that came in reverse, right? Okay. So the Knight is something about, I'm hearing something about dreamer. Mm. I'm hearing that the charm and the romance, something about the charm and the romance wasn't like it used to be. Okay. So take that how it resonates. So what is the outcome, Father? What is the outcome for you, Day Shiha? What is the outcome, please? What is the outcome? Yeah. You will get your justice, but you need to balance yourself, sweetheart, and stand in your power. Okay. Get the knowledge that you need. Become deeply rooted and grounded. Okay. Stay balanced. But justice is coming. Okay. There's a great great balance between you both. It's just you need to be able to make sure that your foundation is a lot stronger, okay? So that is the messages that I have. Yeah, because you need to start seeing things from a different perspective, but stay strong. And with the Four of Swords, that's about putting certain things to rest and no longer carrying on with the past, okay? The past is gone, and there's certain things that should not keep being brought up, okay? You need to heal through it because it's just tying you down and holding your relationship into this stagnant energy, right? To this stagnant energy because it's making you both very emotional. This it's making you both very emotional, okay? All right. So that's why things with the Five of Cups, things fell apart where you had to like lose each other because God says if you love something, let it go. And when it comes back, it's because it was meant to be. So don't have regret and go through that cycle, learn the lesson that he's wanting you to learn, heal what you need, and to be able to stand in your power. And it's all going to come back together because you two right here are going to be able to salvage it, right? Okay. So that is that divine message. Yeah, look, because your traditions and your beliefs stand tall. You've got the hope and renewal that is coming because God is bringing that judgment. Sweetheart, the thing is on an energetic level, I can't tell you specifically when it's going to happen. It's how much work you put into completing the cycle that God wants you to complete. Okay? When you can do the time frame, it's looking on a level of this is saying it could be 3 weeks, 3 months to 3 years. It depends on how much you put the work in. And when you look at 333, that's God coming in and saying, change, be able to focus. In order to have that success, he wants you to make that change when he shows you 333, like what he's showing me here. Okay. So I can't really tell you. He says 3 weeks, 3 months to 3 years, and that's 333. It's you need to put the focus in, complete that cycle, and keep moving forward because it will happen. I'm hearing that it could even be 3 days. Okay, he's saying 3 days. Anything is possible with God, but it's how much that you're putting into it. Okay. All right. So let's get a beautiful closing message here. And I love it because my closing messages is coming from the love and light. Okay, this is the guidance of God. And when I said love and light, look at this beautiful lady. Yeah, it reminds me of that song by Kenny Rogers, Lady. Reminds me of Kenny Rogers, that song Lady. Beautiful song, by the way. It's talking about, you guys should go and listen to it. It's from Kenny Rogers. It's called Lady. And it talks about a guy falling in love with this woman that he saw. It's like divine masculine and divine feminine. Oh, come here, little spider. Where'd you go? He dips out. He dips out. I actually worked backstage for Kenny Rogers' show for him and Dolly Parton for their Christmas show. It was beautiful. I got one of his shirts and everything. But yeah, go listen to that song Lady by Kenny Rogers because I'm telling you, it's talking about that love, that connection, that eye to eye connection. And it's almost like divine masculine and divine feminine because some of you haven't met your divine masculine yet. You haven't even met face to face. On an energetic level, you've been kind of exchanging, but for the most part, you haven't physically seen or physically talked to this person yet. But God's showing you that your twin flame is coming. And so he's bringing up that song by Kenny Rogers, Lady. Go watch it because this man, he hops on the train for her and walks on top of the moving train trying to find what car she's in, just so he can see eye to eye because he was so in love. Yes, morning desire. Yes. Yeah, Them are beautiful songs. Beautiful songs. All right, so let's get a love and light here because I know I've kept you on for 2:14:40. Wow. Okay, so trust and believe in the new beginnings that to a stable foundation is what the angel mastery number is coming in and saying. All right, Father, what do we need to know for the beautiful closing message for this beautiful Saturday night? Reflects God's compassion. Okay. Yes, please like the video. Thank you, Misty. I love it. You work so hard in there for me. I greatly appreciate you, sweetheart. This is coming from Ephesians chapter 4, verse 32. Be kind to each other, tenderhearted, forgiving one another, just as God through Christ has forgiven you. Okay. And this is beautiful of what we had all just talking about because look, God is driving your boat to the calmer waters of you being the love and light, getting the divine messages from Him. Is that a harp? Yeah, it's the harp too. That is God's favorite musical instrument is the harp. That is beautiful. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Yes, we are doing it. We are doing it. Thank you, beautiful sister. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. Yep, together we are doing it. We are shining our light, right? So that is your beautiful message tonight. And I want to send healing prayers and, unconditional love to all of you. And just, yes, it is 10:10. Yep. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Because that's saying that God and the angels and the universe are here guiding us, right? That they're here with us every step of the way. And that is your divine path. That's where we need to be of giving that love and light of Him and His presence, right? I love it. Love it. Love it. So sending you guys lots of love and light, healing prayers. Tomorrow, we all know that everybody should be doing a little R&R time because, that's the Sabbath day, right? And God says that nobody should be working. People should be resting and relaxing, right? That's obeying the commands, right? That we should be taking that day of rest. Okay. So that's just for some of you. I know I'm obedient to it because I made sure that I got everything done that needs to be done today. And like I said, it's about taking that rest and being obedient. So, all right. Love you guys and I will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. And I appreciate all of you for being here. Thank you so much. And I will see you tomorrow. Peace.